You do not want to practice hard work. You want to practice stillness. You want to practice being able to tap in and download ideas and to take smart action towards these ideas. You become, as what Isaacson called Steve Jobs, a magician genius. Isaacson said Jobs' ideas were so brilliant, so revolutionary. They seem to come, from magic. Yeah. I mean, think about what he did for Apple. Now, when Apple kicked Steve Jobs out, that company went into a massive decline. When they brought Steve back in 1997, we saw what happened. The iMac, then the iPod, then the iPhone. It was this incredible, list of innovations. But that was coming because Jobs, he wasn't the hardest worker. There are so many hardworking CEOs. Jobs was able to do something that most human beings cannot do. But if you study Jobs, you will notice his favorite book was not a book on business. It was Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda. Mm-hmm. It was a book on the concept that our minds are tapped into a higher power. We can download insights and we can shift the fabric of the world. Now, when I started doing this through my meditation, I started using the term bending reality. When Steve Jobs' biography came out, I noticed that Walter Isaacson used the word bend reality in addition to Steve Jobs 3 times in that book. Jobs could bend reality. Many other, if highly effective people can do it. You do it. When your videos go viral, it's not just because you have a mathematical formula nailed. There's an energy about you that goes in your videos, that goes in your podcast. It is not something that can be measured, but there's something about you where you are shifting outcomes in reality. Now, people can learn this. So as I've started going into this field, I started studying with Chinese masters, with all of these different spiritual teachers across the world. And I found that I could increase my hit rate, not just in terms of ideas, but in terms of outcomes at work, and move incredibly fast and create all of these amazing things. And the better and better I got at it, the better I could shift the fabric of reality. In August 2017, I was in a neuro training. So I had my brain hooked up to machines and I was learning how to access the delta level of mind. So I was teaching myself how to access the delta level of mind. And when you're able to access the state, you feel as if you're plugged in and you're able to download information really fast. And then you also get this knowing confidence that you can shift things. You can shift the energy patterns of the world and make things happen. So one of the things that I set as an intention was that I want my book, The Code of the Extraordinary Mind, to reach a higher audience. Now, the book had been out for about 1 year. 3 weeks later, I'm sitting at my desktop and I get this intuition. Check your book on Amazon. I'm like, what? Because if you're an author, once you get a book out, you do not want to check it on Amazon. You don't want to read every review. You don't care where the book is. Screw that. You're done. Yeah. But I checked my book on Amazon and I saw the book was number 2. Not in its category. It was number 2 on Amazon. And the day before, it was number 1 on Amazon. This was September 17, 2017 or so. My book, for no reason, I don't even understand how, hit number 1 on Amazon. I became the number 2 author in the world, ahead of Tolkien and J.K. Rowling and Hillary Clinton, whose book had come out that same week. And I was like, what on earth is going on? And then the book rapidly fell. Then it hit number 1 again. It hit number 1 five times that year. But I don't know what happened. But I know I set an intention and something shifted beyond me, something that I couldn't influence with hard work alone. And the book shot up.